Michelle Morone and Timothy Chalamet. Which one would women see as more sexually attractive? Exactly, Michelle Morone. Even though Timothy has more fame, more money, is conventionally more attractive, and seems like a more caring partner. But according to neuroscientist Helen Fisher, our brains don't choose partners through pure logic. Instead, they filter people through three key criteria. And unfortunately for Timothy, he fails the first. Number 1, lust. If there was a romantic novel read and praised by over 100 million women, wouldn't you want to know what's inside? Enter 50 Shades of Grey. Now in 2016, Dr. Dagna asked about 200 women what makes this novel so appealing. Besides the obvious sexual aspect, the top answers were the relationship between the protagonists, the story, and the figure of Grey. So let's take a look. We have Anastasia. She stumbles and falls in the first moments of the meeting, forgets to bring a pen, and is mostly filmed from a superior angle to make her look smaller. And then we have Christian, billionaire, good at everything, and always filmed from an inferior angle to make him look bigger. The novel's central fantasy is the ordinary girl being chosen by the high-status, hyper-competent man. Someone who lets her tap into the "I'm just a girl" energy. The good news is that you don't need to be a billionaire to help her slip into that energy state. Instead, you can do it through smaller gestures that really add up. Pulling her chair next to you, preparing all the aspects of the date, guiding her gently through a crowd, ordering on a date for the both of you, taking the outer side of the sidewalk so she can be away from cars. As the main idea, it should always seem like you're in full control of the situation. But I know what you might say. This guy's a Chad. Of course women would like everything he's doing. Well, meet Neil Strauss. Bald, recessed jaw, and 5'6" on a good day. But look at how he flips the entire dynamic when he's speaking with a 26-year-old Jessica Alba.
In LA, everyone's beautiful. Everyone beautiful comes to LA to try and make it. So if I was to ask you to name 3 things about yourself that would make me want to get to know you better, and none of them can be about your looks or what you do, what would they be?
I'm loyal.
Right?
Reliable.
Right.
And hardworking.
That's awesome. Maybe we can hang out.
Using a line like this makes her prove herself to you, which results in making you seem like a higher value mating choice. Number 2, attraction. In 2012, 2 psychologists found that self-disclosure, aka talking about yourself to others, activates the same reward regions triggered by gambling, drugs, and sex. But you can't ask her boring, interview-like questions, expecting her to start rambling about herself. Instead, you can use something named cold reading, a quick, insightful guess about her personality that will make it feel like you really get her. But how do you make that guess correctly? Well, most people tend to fall in one of 4 personality types. Analytical. This type is logical, cautious, and detail-oriented. Amiable. Empathetic, supportive, and patient. Driver. Decisive, assertive, and independent. And expressive. Spontaneous, emotional, and persuasive. Now you can actually figure out someone's personality by asking them 2 simple questions. 1. Are you the kind of person who asks your friend what they want to do, or make the plans yourself? 2. Do you usually tell people when you're upset, or do you keep it for yourself? If she makes plans by asking for opinions and keeps her emotions to herself, then she's analytical. If she makes plans by asking for opinions, but she's open about her emotions, then she's amiable. If she makes plans by telling her friends what she wants to do and keeps her emotions to herself, she's a driver. And if she makes plans by telling what she wants to do, but is also open about her emotions, then she's expressive. Now let's say that you're talking with an expressive girl. Then your cold reading can be something like, you seem like the type of girl who knows how to have fun. From now on, she will probably start opening up about whatever she did last weekend. Now, indeed, there are other important aspects that make a great cold read, like conditionality, false specificity, confidence, and approval. But I talk more about this and many other attraction techniques in my school community. Get early access now from the link in the description. But of course, to create attraction, you can't just guess things about her personality, can you? Well, 2 behavioral researchers, Curtis and Miller, discovered that we're more inclined to like someone when we believe that person likes us back. So how do you show that you like her? Using a compliment. Now, if you did the cold reading part right, you already know a thing or 2 about her. So you're able to make a niched compliment about her personality. If you're talking to to a girl that's the amiable type, you can say something like, I like how supportive you seem to be to everyone around you. Number 3. Attachment. It's a sunny day in Italy, 1749. Henriette is disguised as an officer. She's on the run from her rich noble family. No one seems to notice her weird appearance until a young Casanova starts giving her some weird looks. He approaches her and they quickly bond. She explains how she's running from her family, so Casanova decides to help her. They travel together to Parma. What started as a wild adventure turned into real feelings, not only for her looks, but also for her intelligence. In his diary, Casanova even wrote that anyone who thinks a woman cannot make a man happy for all 24 hours of the day has never known a Henriette. At the same time, the girl was also falling in love with the young seducer, but they both knew that she was being chased by her family. To delay the pain, Casanova and Henriette plan a last trip to Milan, but the time has come. She must return to her family. During the heartbreaking last moments, Casanova decides to give her his carriage while she gives him 200 gold coins. A fortune for that time. When the heartbroken boy arrives home, he sees a final message carved onto his hotel window. You will forget Henriette. In his diary, he writes, that prophecy was the only mistake she ever made. This paragraph comes from Casanova's autobiography, The Story of My Life. Here he describes Henriette as the greatest love of his life and the one woman who truly enchanted him. What Casanova and Henriette experienced is called the forbidden effect. Maybe you also felt this feeling during a summer camp or a trip to a different country. To create this type of attachment, try to add some urgency or unpredictability to your relationship. If it's too predictable, she might lose interest. If you want to know the other mistakes that can make her lose interest, I've got the perfect video for you.